Wait a minute, you cannot honestly believe that Allison deliberately got herself pregnant just to trap your son?
She's already proven that she'll go to any lengths to get Aaron.
All right, look, I'm not saying she hasn't made mistakes in the past.
She burned down a barn and let Aaron take the blame.
Okay, fine. She's turned her life around since then, Lily. You know, she's gotten a great job. She's earned the respect of the people that she works for. She would never throw all that away by deliberately getting herself pregnant.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. Why wouldn't I be?
Because kids learn from the adults around them.
What are you accusing me of?
She was at a pretty impressionable age when you went after Tom Hughes, and getting pregnant was part of that equation, wasn't it? Not to mention what you did with me.
And Aaron was born into this world because you hooked up with your brother's wife, Holden. So before you start comparing Allison to me, maybe you ought to take a little closer look at home, huh? Because I got a feeling a lot of people are going to say that Aaron's following in his father's footsteps.
We'll find a way to deal with everything, okay? I won't let you down.
I keep messing up your life.
Allie, come on, what'd I tell you? It takes two to make a baby.
But that doesn't mean that you and I have to pretend to be in love or anything. Tell Lucy that I am so behind you guys getting back together, and I would never be jealous, I swear.
I'm gonna have a baby to take care of. There's no way Lucy's gonna be able to handle me being a dad.
Unless you aren't.
What is this? I drop a tropical vacation in your laps and my two princesses turn their noses up at this? Of course we're going. I bought the tickets.
Well, what's the rush?
Daddy, it's just so sudden.
Well, it's sudden because it's a surprise.
And nobody's excited. Oh, honey, I'm so happy that you did something so thoughtful and spontaneous.
Well, good. Then pack your bags. And Lucy, pack a mask and fins, because we're going snorkeling.
Daddy, I can't. I'm serious.
Well, what's gotten into you?
I can't leave Oakdale right now. It'll look like I'm running away, and I'm too embarrassed to show my face.
Well, all right. We'll call that dragon you called grandmother and have her put a little blurb in the society page that Lucy Montgomery is spending the holidays in the islands, thankful that she is no longer tied to that low-life, shampoo-addicted boyfriend. How's that sound, huh?
Craig.
What?
I knew you would be able to resist saying I told you so.
Lucy.
I'll get kicked out of it.
It's incredibly thoughtful of you, darling, but timing.
What? What? The timing is perfect. Okay, little Lucy could stay, but you and I and Kevin, we got to go.
No, honey, it's impossible.
Why?
I can't leave. I can't miss Paul Ryan's wedding.
So you can leave now.
Molly promised me 2 hours overtime if I came in.
What is that, like 40 bucks?
With tips.
With tips, let's make it 200 bucks. Anytime.
Good night.
Didn't expect you back so soon.
I live to surprise you, you know that.
And here I thought it was because Rose wasn't buying what you were selling.
But she will. What's up with you? Bartender told me you called her in because you had an emergency.
Yeah, she's right.
Everything okay?
I'm fine.
You look fine. So why don't you pull up a chair and tell me the truth?
Showtime.
Hi.
Hi.
I've wanted to talk to you so much.
That's
I'm
right.
so glad. Hal ordered an officer to follow me.
Is everything okay, sir?
I'm not sure. And believe it or not, this creature is my mother, and I invited her here. Come on in.
Can you believe the outrageous lengths that Hal has gone to keep Will from me? I know that you can help me convince him that Will needs to see his mother.
No, I don't want you going anywhere near Will.
But when you called, you said that you wanted to know what was going on between Hal and me.
I want to know what you put in the trunk of my car that made Hal show up on my doorstep with a search warrant.
What are these? Those are all the records of the cash that went in and out of my shop. Interestingly enough, they don't add up.
Maybe your math is off.
Oh, or maybe my best friend was stealing from me. You're a thief, Mitzi. You're a lying thief. And as soon as I walk out that door, the whole town is gonna know exactly what you are.
Then I'm sorry, Rose, but you're not going anywhere.
I can't believe we waited this long for you to move in. This is so nice, so peaceful.
No, We're not gonna have a peaceful life.
Oh, we're not?
No, well, we can do peaceful Monday through Friday, but on weekends and special times like this, we're gonna do exciting.
Well, what exactly did you have in mind, Dr. Harris?
Well, I say we hop a plane to the islands and get married by midnight.
We haven't even unpacked your stuff yet.
I don't care.
Ben!
Come on, Jess, how much time have we wasted already?
Okay, compromise. First we'll unpack everything, and then we'll call the airlines and get on the first thing smoking. Deal?
All right, then. Deal.
All right.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
Curtis.
Decided to come home for the holidays after all. Surprise.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where all the moral high ground is here. And Molly was younger than Allison when you got her pregnant, Holden.
A mistake on both our parts.
A mistake. Well, you know what? It's a mistake for Allison and Aaron, too. Only you seem to want Allison to take full responsibility for this child.
No, we didn't say that.
That's what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying. Aaron will not walk away from this child.
That's probably my mother. She's upset enough as it is, okay? So could you just not attack her, too?
Feels a little tense in here.
Yeah, well, Lily and Holden are blaming Allison for being pregnant. They think that she tricked Aaron to trap him.
Aaron has been sexually active with Lucy Montgomery for a long time. And she's not pregnant. It's safe to assume that Aaron knows about birth control.
Of course he does. And he should have been more careful.
And so should Allison. But because they weren't, a baby is going to be born to parents who are barely out of childhood themselves. So we have a choice. We can fight and blame each other, or we can be adults and take care of this little family till they can take care of themselves.
That pretty much clears it up, doesn't it?
You're right, Mom.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Okay. We've got a lot to talk about, so Lily, why don't you and I make some coffee?
Sure.
Find some paper, some pens. Let's make lists.
Okay.
Lists.
What ifs are kind of beside the point right now, Allie. I'm gonna be a dad. It's a little late to be dreaming about how much better it would be if I weren't.
But it's just... If I were pregnant by someone else, then you and Lucy could still be together.
But you're not pregnant by somebody else. I mean, you told me for sure that you were positive it wasn't Chris.
Yeah?
Because if it was Chris, this would make things a lot easier. You know, since you two do love each other.
No, he doesn't love me, and that's the whole problem. But Aaron, I wish that he did. I wish that he did so much, and I wish I wasn't pregnant, and I wish that you and Lucy were still together.
Hey, Allie, don't worry about me and Lucy. Look, we have a baby coming that we gotta take care of. There's nothing more important than that.
Don't you get it, Aaron? You should just dump me, walk away, because if you don't, I'm gonna ruin your life.
Fine.
Hey.
Lieutenant Munson, Oakdale Police. Are you Rose D'Angelo's bodyguard?
That's right.
I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
Did you see in Paul Ryan's trunk a baseball bat that could have been used to deface Rose D'Angelo's car? And was this baseball bat accompanied by a pair of gloves?
How did you...
I'll take that as a yes. Describe the gloves, please.
They were cloth. Had bits of glass stuck on them. Who told you?
I'm asking the questions here. Where are these items now?
In the trunk of Ryan's car.
Not anymore. Paul said you saw Barbara Ryan at Rose's place tonight. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, that's right.
You're not going anywhere until you hear why I did it.
I don't care why you did it, Mitzi. You did it.
I'm sorry, Rose.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you used our friendship and you treated it like garbage.
It wasn't my fault, okay? It was yours.
Oh! It was my fault? I can't wait to hear this. It was my fault. You committed a crime. Let me hear it.
I begged you to let me have the shop, okay? Because it's not like you're ever gonna need a paycheck ever again. But you said you were gonna sell it. So I figured if I could make some quick cash, I could buy it.
Did you go to a loan shark?
No, a bookie. This guy Waldo, he gave me a tip on a horse.
Oh. How long did you work in Atlantic City, Mitzi?
It was a sure thing, Rose, okay? And the horse paid out. Waldo gave me a few more tips, and every time the horse won. Then he gives me a tip on a long shot, guaranteed to come in. I figured if I could place a big enough bet, even you wouldn't be able to turn me down. So I placed the bet.
Let me guess. The horse didn't win.
Didn't even place.
And then Waldo wants his cash, and you dip it into my cash.
It was only supposed to be short term, all right? Until I got back on my winning streak, but I didn't. And I kept owing more and more money.
Of course, of course.
So I skimmed the deposit bags before I took them to the bank.
And this is my fault.
You were so selfish about the shop.
Selfish? You keep using that word selfish. It's selfish for me to want to marry the man that I love.
Look, I'm sorry, Rose. I am. But listen, you're not going to go to the cops over this. After all we've been through, okay? It's just money.
Don't you dare stand there and say that this is about money. This is about us and how much you hate me.
Fine. You want to know the truth? The truth is, the thought of Rose weeping in your arms made me sick. So I drove around for a couple of hours to clear my head. Satisfied?
Yeah, I am, because last time you were giving me a real hard time about what we should do with the stuff that Crater found in the back of Paul's trunk. I don't want to have to remind you that we're doing things my way.
I got that. Is there anything else, or may I please be excused?
No, you can go. Hey, by the way, when you were out on your little drive, did you happen to stop by the police station and tell them that the bat used on Rose's car was sitting in Paul's trunk?
Go to hell, Dusty.
What are you talking about? I didn't have anything to do with those threats against Rose.
I'm not talking about the phone calls. You took a baseball bat, you beat up on Rose's car with it, and then you planted the baseball bat in the trunk of my car.
What are you talking about? I've really lost you, haven't I?
Oh. You just figured that out?
You know, I thought that I was coming here tonight so you could help me convince Hal that I need to see Will.
No.
I can't lose him. He's my baby. Don't you have some compassion left, son?
You need to go.
No, help me. Help me keep Will. Don't break my heart again.
I thought you wanted to spend Thanksgiving in Chicago with your friend Zeke.
Well, I was going to, but then I started thinking about your sweet potato pie. Next thing I knew, I was at the bus station.
Well, we're just happy you're here.
Ah.
The only thing is, since we weren't expecting you to be here and Bonnie's not here. We weren't planning a big Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, you know, things have been pretty chaotic around here.
Yeah. Dad told me about Bonnie. I'm really sorry, Jessica. I was glad to hear they didn't change things between you two. You're still getting married, right?
The way your father has stood by me, there's no way I'm letting this man get away.
In fact, even though the big wedding isn't happening, we're planning on hopping a plane to the islands, eloping.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Wait a minute. That means I ruined everything.
And why do you have to go to Paul's wedding?
Because I practically planned the entire thing, and besides, he is my friend.
Oh, you're my wife. All right, what is more important, watching our son wiggle his toes in the warm sand for the very first time, or the wedding of a narcissist and beautician that most people could care less about anyway?
Wait a minute, how dare you make me sound like I'm a bad mother when I'm simply trying to keep a commitment to a friend?
And all I want is some blissful, uninterrupted time with my gorgeous wife, my lovely son, all right, far away from the everyday distractions.
Yes, far away from any threats to your happy home. I'm not an idiot, Craig. I know what this rush to get us out of town is all about.
You do?
Yes. You're jealous of Paul and me.
I can't walk away, Allie. I'm just as responsible for this baby as you are. Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Just morning sickness. And afternoon and evening.
Yeah, maybe you should quit your job. Look, I'm making good money now. I can take care of you.
No, I can't quit. At least not yet. Because babies are expensive. How am I supposed to take care of someone? I can't even take care of myself. I can't even afford my own place.
So we'll keep living at home.
Yeah, what about diapers and stuff? Have you ever seen how much those things cost?
We can join one of those clubs. You know, those big warehouses where you can get discounts if you buy things by bulk? Allie, maybe we should start treating this baby as a chance, you know? To show the world that we can handle it. That we can grow up.
Yeah, right. Everyone freaked out when I told them I was pregnant. No one thinks that I would even make a good mom.
I do.
Really?
Yeah, really. I think we can be some real cool parents. Hold on. Hello?
Aaron, Lily and I need you to come home and talk. Is now a good time?
Allison's with me.
Even better. Emily and Susan are here, and we would all love to sit down and talk to the both of you.
Okay, we'll be there soon. We've been summoned. Lily, my dad, your sister, and your mom are at my house. They want to talk to us.
What are we supposed to tell them that they don't already know?
The big news. That you and I have everything under control.
This is the woman you saw outside Rose D'Angelo's place?
Barbara Ryan, yeah.
Right. Was anyone with her? A man, maybe?
No. She was alone, solo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now that's very funny, because I have one of my best cops tailing her, and in his report, he didn't say anything about losing her.
Yeah, well, like you said, he was tailing her, so maybe he was so far behind her that I didn't really notice him.
You better be telling me the truth, or I'm gonna make you very unhappy.
I don't hate you, Rose. I swear, I just wanted a piece of the dream that you wouldn't share.
Stop blaming me for what happened.
You owed me.
I owe you nothing. Nothing but loyalty and friendship. And I always gave you both. I gave you a place to live. I gave you a job. My friends were your friends. What do? You spit in my face. You think I didn't give you enough? Where do you see your world without me in it?
What are you saying? You're never gonna forgive me? After all the people who've forgiven you? I mean, you slept with Dusty and Paul's still gonna marry you. Why don't you just be a little generous here?
No, maybe I'll be a little generous. Maybe wait till after the wedding to tell Tom Hughes exactly what you did.
You can't go to the district attorney and tell him or I'm dead, okay? They're gonna lock me up and
you really stole a lot of money from me to get a really good attorney. I can't go to jail, Rose! I won't!
You have to talk to Hal. You have to make him listen. You have to make him understand that Will needs his mother.
No. No, it's bad for Will to be around you. Hal finally figured out that you, as a rule, do more harm than good. That's why he got a restraining order.
I admit that I've made some very poor choices and that I should have shielded your little brother from them. But don't you understand? I was reacting to trauma. I am different now.
Uh-huh. You planted evidence in the trunk of my car.
No, I didn't. I haven't been anywhere near here.
Lie to me. Rose's bodyguard saw you poking around here tonight.
I have not been here. The guy's lying, Paul.
Why would he do that?
I have no idea. I don't know why, but I know what. You know what? I can prove it. I can prove it. Officer, please. Please.
Okay?
Have you been following me all night long? Yes. Have I been anywhere near here tonight? Please tell my son.
That's correct. I've been with Miss Ryan the whole time.
You see? I'm innocent.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Look me in the eye and tell me you're with me or against me.
And whoever is threatening her, I hope they succeed, because your little bride deserves to die.
My mother can be very clever. If she gave you the slip tonight, you shouldn't feel bad. She's very slippery. You wouldn't be the first.
She hasn't been out of my sight the whole evening.
Right. Thank you.
I'll be outside.
I'm not the monster you think I am.
I am not letting you get anywhere near Will.
Paul, please.
And whatever ideas you may or may not have about giving Officer Bennett the slip again on my wedding day, you need to put them out of your head. Because if you come within 500 feet of Rose, I will tell Will every horrible thing you've ever done. And he will hate you until the day you finally just die.
How can you be so heartless?
You should ask yourself. It all began the day that you kidnapped Rose. That you paid Dusty to seduce Rose.
Rose. It's always all about Rose, isn't it? You know what? She has destroyed you. She has killed everything good in you. And whoever is threatening her, I hope they succeed. Because your little bride deserves to die.
I can't go in there.
Come on, Allie, it's gonna be okay.
No, Lily and Holden are gonna want to kill me. I can't go through with this.
Allison, we have to go in there and prove to our family that we are responsible enough to have this baby.
I thought I heard voices out here. Well, come on in. We're all waiting. And it's good news.
About
the baby. Don't worry. We're going to take care of everything. Come on. Come on. Allison.
So, you think I'm jealous of Paul?
Why else are you so desperate to get me out of town? Hmm? You squire me off for a few days, and by the time we return, Paul and Rose will have conveniently left for Paris.
Listen. Your girlfriend, Paul, is not the reason I want to get you out of Oakdale.
Oh, no. If not Paul, then what?
Okay, you got me. There's a little piece of beachfront property that's coming up for auction at the end of the month, and I wanted to see it before the bidding starts. But I don't want to do it without, you and the kids.
I'm staying here.
Huh?
But you should go.
Well, see, finally, somebody who's talking some sense. Oh, Lucy, talk to me. Hello.
I I need you to get my father out of town.
See?
What are you talking about? Now is a terrible time for you to be alone, especially during the holiday.
No, I already talked to my grandmother. She said she'd come and stay with me.
Well, I can see you've given this some thought.
Only because I knew I could count on you.
That was the hotel. It's expecting us to stay for the week. They want me to call them right back.
Oh, Cabot's blanket. Yeah.
So?
We will go on vacation.
Well, great.
Yes. Right after Thanksgiving.
No. We gotta leave now.
Kim says the Hughes clan will be more than happy to join us for Thanksgiving dinner.
Alrighty.
This is terrible. I ruined your plans.
No, you did not. Stop saying that. Look, tomorrow we'll have a lovely Thanksgiving dinner, and then the next day, your father and I will get on a plane to the islands, and then we will jump that broom.
Well, why wait till the next day? Why not catch a flight right after the sweet potato pie? When you leave, I leave. I'll go right back to Zeke's.
I like the way that man thinks. Like, I'm gonna run to the store, grab a turkey, pick up some cornbread stuffing, and some sweet potatoes.
Don't forget the cranberries.
Got it.
Okay. Curtis, why don't you take your stuff and put it in Bonnie's room?
You sure? I mean, is that cool?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool for now. We're just glad to have you here, Curtis. I mean, this is your home now.
My home's a mess.
Yes, it is, and we have company coming, so welcome home, Curtis. Start unpacking.
All right.
You know, if I didn't know better, and I do, I would think that you were running from something or someone.
I'm staying at a motel called the Lonely Pines. You call me if you think of anything that might be relevant to the investigation.
So I do something nice and you act suspicious? I don't always deserve that.
You're right. You're right, and I'm sorry. You have done a lot to redeem yourself lately. Would you like to know the real reason why I, want to wait to go on a trip till after Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I thought it would be nice if we could go to Emma's after dinner.
You'd rather watch a gaggle of Snyders hack open a Hubbard squash than turquoise water and white sand?
Well, yeah, when you put it like that, no, of course not, but it's just...
Just what?
I've spent the last few Thanksgivings at Emma's, and it's always been a little bittersweet. Nothing makes you more aware of not having a family than the holidays, so I was just hoping you...
That this year you'd like to show up with a family of your own? Suppose we could do it. Be hard on Lucy, though, wouldn't it, seeing Aaron? Right?
Yeah, right. No, we can't go, can we? Oh, well. There goes my fantasy.
Hey, you don't need fantasies. Come here. Oh, hey, we're gonna have dozens of family dinners. Cabot will be in his high chair. Lucy will finally meet somebody decent, right? And then Cabot will marry a nice girl, and Lucy and Cabot will bring their families over for Thanksgiving, and we can raise a glass and feel profoundly grateful. That's no fantasy, Mrs. Montgomery. That's your life.
I do love you, Mr. Montgomery.
Then grab your bags and let's get the kids and go to the islands. Huh?
Okay.
Okay?
On one condition.
Why does everything with you have to come with a caveat, by the way?
It does. Lucy has to stay here with Lucinda. And you have to refrain from any and all snide remarks about Erin. Right? No telling her that she was wrong and you were right.
That's 3 conditions.
Well, take it or leave it.
All right, fine, agreed.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll tell
For?
Lucy. For the vacation and for being honest with me about why you really want to go. I can't wait to see the beachfront property.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Listen, I want to tell you I'm sorry.
For what?
For, giving you a hard time. I'm just acting paranoid lately. I'm ready to shoot anything moving.
Okay. Just don't shoot me.
Hey. You're still in my corner, right?
I'm always in your corner, Dustin.
Yeah, look me in there. Look me in the eye. And tell me you're with me. Or against me.
The Bold and the Beautiful, As the World Turns, and Guiding Light will not be seen Thursday or Friday due to special holiday programming. But all your favorite shows will return Monday with the moments you can't miss, the scandals that keep you guessing, all the drama that keeps you coming back. CBS, the #1 daytime network.
And Harris scores. You are looking at the last Butterball in the store, perhaps the last in Oakdale. Yes, sir, spotted from 3 aisles away, cut through produce, juke down the aisle, race to the checkout line. Go long.
Hey!
I was just kidding. I was kidding, really. Put this in the fridge.
I actually thought you were going to heave that thing. I guess I'm not used to having boys around.
Oh, come on, we have to work on that. When we are alone, just you and me on the beach.
Oh, sounds great.
Turkey's all set. What now?
Now, we go into the kitchen and we prepare us a Thanksgiving feast for tomorrow. All right?
All right.
You coming?
Yeah, I just remembered something.
All right.
Hey, man. I'm back in the Dale. Nah, they didn't even ask. They're totally clueless.
I've enrolled both of you in prenatal and parenting classes at Memorial.
Now, about money.
Allison and I have figured that out.
Erin, we're very aware of your financial situation.
Allie, I know what you earn to a penny. So you're going to be on my insurance plan until the baby is born, and then I'll split the cost of the insurance and the pediatrician with Lily and Holden.
We can pay for what the baby needs.
Oh, Erin, you have no idea. But it's okay. You know what? I've got Daniel's crib in the garage along with the stroller and the bassinet and toys and clothes. I have so many clothes for you.
And if the baby's a girl, then we have Natalie's hand-me-down.
No,
She can
stop.
have all of
I just have to get out of here.
No, listen, I know it sounds overwhelming,
Yeah,
but
it's pretty intense. Come on, Allie, take a
Honey,
look.
everything.
Allie, you can't put this off. I know how you feel, but right now the baby is the most important thing.
I know, and I really appreciate what you're all doing. I just need to think.
We just want you both to know that you have our full support.
I know. Okay, we'll see you guys.
I know that they want to help, but the way that they're treating us, like they're so sure that we're gonna fail. And maybe they're right. Maybe I can't handle having a baby.
Well, not alone you can't, okay? You got me. We're gonna be just fine.
Oh, sweetness. Listen, I'm in the middle of something sensitive here. So if anyone comes looking for me, just tell them that I'm away indefinitely. No more than
Aren't you being mysterious?
that. Aren't you?
You're away indefinitely. Got it.
And whatever Aaron did is kicking your heart around the block. I got that.
Miss Ryan's all agitated after she left her son's place. Covered a lot of ground before she actually calmed down.
But Shanks caught up with you?
Yeah, Miss Ryan's place. He's watching her now, but I think she's done for the night.
You're absolutely positive that Barbara didn't give you the slip tonight, even for 5 minutes?
Not even for one.
The next few days are going to be crucial. If you do lose her, you call me ASAP. I need to know right away.
You got it, Chief. I'll see you tomorrow.
Get some sleep. Something is not making sense here.
What's with these questions? When have I ever not been in your corner?
Will you relax? You've been in my corner. I'm just making sure you're still in my corner.
Well, I am sick of having to prove my loyalty to you. I shouldn't have to do that. I've been better to you than you deserve, frankly.
You're right. You're right. You've been real good to me. You've been my lucky charm. That's what I'm asking you. I don't want you to bail on me. Just tell me you won't.
I need some breathing room.
What a night.
What a night? What are you talking about? You're supposed to be watching Rose.
Well, she's safe. She's home with Ryan.
She's safe. She's home with Ryan.
Just chill out. I'm heading back there. I got a question I didn't want to ask over the phone.
What?
It's the stuff that was in Paul's car. The bat and the gloves.
Oh, I took it out for safekeeping.
Oh, good.
How do you know it's gone?
Al Munson came over tonight. He knew all about the bat and gloves being in Paul's car. And I'm wondering who told him.
Mitzi. I mean, she admitted that she used my money to play the horses. The worst part about it is, it didn't even seem to bother her.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I told her I was gonna call the cops.
I think that's a terrific idea.
I don't know, maybe not, you know? Maybe I'll just let her chew on her cheap fingernails overnight. I can't believe it.
Rose,
I
come
can't believe she did that.
on. Shush, you need to get over it.
I wish I could, you know? Get over Barbara and Mitzi and Dusty.
Did you have another run-in with Dusty?
No. Just... I don't want to talk about any of those losers. I want to talk about tomorrow.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and...
All right, yeah, we have to practice something. It's rehearsal dinner, I know, I've forgotten.
A feast for the whole family. It's gonna be a great day.
It's gonna be a great life.
Oh, that too.
You and me, Rose. Forever and ever.
Oh. Let's keep saying those words. I want to go to sleep here.
Okay, you and me forever and ever.
On the next As the World Turns.
It's not the end of the world, is it? If a father never knows his child?
I can't explain.
I don't want an explanation. What I want is for whatever is going on between you and Missy to stop.
I'm so sorry, Mom. This is Rose D'Angelo's fault. And believe me, she'll pay.